Ebubagu na-echago, na-echago, na-echago. Ebubagu na-echago. Ogene.
Nwaanyị a na-ebe agụ zute n'ike. Na gị na-eme obodo ji agbafe nnu ebe na ọkụkọ na-azụ otu aja.
Ebubagu na-echago.
Ebubeagụ na-eche agụ.
Onye zunagụ n'ụzọ jemara agụ enyi ọkwa Ebubagu na-echago.
Onye ezu na-agụ n'ụzọ jemela agụ enyi ọkwa ebubeagụ na-eche agụ. Ebubeagụ na-eche agụ, na-eche agụ, na-eche agụ.
Ebubagu na-echago. Ebubagu na-echago.
Ebubeagụ na-eche agụ.
Onye zunagụ n'ụzọ jemara agụ enyi ọkwa Ebubagu na-echago.
Onye ezu na-agụ n'ụzọ jemela agụ enyi ọkwa ebubeagụ na-eche agụ.
Ebubagu na-echago, na-echago, na-echago. Ebubagu na-echago.
Eziokwu gwa m ka m ga-eme mmọnwụ m.
Ebubagu na-echago. Ebubagu na-echago.
Onye mụ na nna eme mmọnwụ m.
Ebubagu na-echago.
Kere isi oji oke ị
N'anụ ka ekwesị ọkpọ mmọnwụ.
ebe ka iwe nụkọdụ ndị edu na-ekwe mmegbu. Agụ ọ na-eche agụ, ọ na-eche agụ. Onye kpagburu agụ na anụ ka ekwesị akpọ mmọnwụ m.
Ebubagu na-echago.
Ọ na-eche agụ, ọ na-eche agụ.
Ebubagu
A
na-echago.
na nna mba eziokwu mmọnwụ m na-agba ekwe ekwe.
Ebubagu na-echago.
Ọ na-eche agụ, ọ na-eche agụ.
Ebubagu na-echago.
Dede edukasi ikuku ama na ọ ga-akpọ ndụ ekwe.
Ebubagu na-echago. Ebubagu na-echago.
Onye ma alụsị bụ ndị ekwuru n'okwu.
Ebubagu na-echago. Ebubagu
Ana m ekiri mkpọ na-ekiri okwu na olu n'oge elu. Agụ na-eche agụ.
ọ na-echago. Ọ na-echago. Ebubagu na-echago.
Onye ma idigo nka maka ọzọ emere n'ụlọ.
Ebubagu na-echago. Na-echago. Na-echago.
Mmanya ụmụ egwu ịnọ.
N'anụ ka ekwesị akpọ mmọnwụ nọ.
Ebubeagụ na-eche agụ.
Echago. Echago.
Afọ na nri nke ọzọ niile.
Ya ga-agụ okwu na ọkpọrọ na Ebubagu na-echago. Ọbịa.
Ekene kenere m Alexander Nwaso anya.
Nwanda akụ nwata.
Kenekwara Sunday Gabon.
Ọ bụ nke o mere ihe inu.
Ọ bụ ka o mere ihe ilu. Nwata ma mma ọ jụrụ ajụjụ a na oje jụọ nsịkọrọ oje na-ajụ ya ewu.
Ọkọ nke ọkọ.
Na gịnị mere?
Good God is Jesus Christ kwuru. Okwugo ka e kwuru ya. Enwe onye hụrụ ya n'anya.
Abụ m n'ọmụmụ egwu nke
Mmadụ na nkọ.
na gịnị na-eme?
Yeah, what's up, family and friends? Welcome to the Woke Nation. Today, I'm sharing with us what I titled Understanding Prophecy. And I want us to deliberate on this because this is one of the things, one of the tools that the criminals that are called spiritual leaders or spiritualists or men of God or pastors, no matter their title, they use prophecy to exploit people, to deceive people, because people believe prophecy comes from God. People believe that prophecy, is God that is give prophecy. It comes from, some people call it from the world beyond, some from heaven. Some say it come from their ancestors or that. So I'm here again to try to open our eyes, to share with us, to discuss with us, because everything I'm trying to share with us, I make it for you to use your common sense to reason with me. I'm not here as your leader. I'm not here as your mentor. I'm not here even as your teacher. Unless you are like you are still believing in God or all that bullshit, I can teach you better because I have religious knowledge. I was once a religious person. I was once a spiritual person. I am no more. I revert to human being. I'm a human being. So understanding prophecy. I want to begin with this. When it comes to God, I say we keep hammering on this because people keep trying to redefine God. There is no God. God is a fairy. God is a fairy. God is not a God does not exist. There is nothing you need God for. There is nothing that is God. Oh no, there's God in you. The higher you is God. There is God and devil in you. No, there is no God and devil in anyone. There is no being in anyone. There is no spirit in anyone. There is no soul in anyone. No. It is people just making up those things out of ignorance and the fear, or out of unable to define what happened or to interpret what happened. So they end up, okay, something make it happen. Just like they said, the world cannot exist without a creator. Then apply it to the God you're talking about too. God cannot exist without a creator. So who created God? Huh? God created himself. Dummy. You haven't seen that God. God did not say anyone created. God never showed up. But you can see the earth, you can see the world. The world did not tell you it was created. You are here to live, explore, and enjoy your life. So why are you bothering yourself, and bearing unnecessary burden, even suffering unnecessarily because of the shit people made up, and you believe them? Without your believing power, they can never be established. If people don't believe all these prophecies that people are giving, all these men of God will be poor. All these men of God will be poor. But this is what they are true, because prophecy is empty words, lying words, deceptive words. It has nothing to add to your life. It has nothing to subtract from your life. It's just never been. God is fair, and the word is tale. So when you hear the word of God, it means fairy tale. Every word of God is fairy tale. Everything built around God, everything built with God, everything built for God is fairy tale. So that's why they created a book, and some people believe it's prophetic book. You hear some people saying that, oh, the Bible is fulfilling nowadays. No, you don't know. If you know the word, even they stole it and put it in the Bible somewhere. I say that there is nothing new under the sun. Nothing. Jesus is not new under the sun. Our ancestors had Heru, or Herus. They, that existed. We are even Krishna was copied from it. Many people copied. Jesus is number 16th of all the messiahs that will be in existence. There's nothing under the sun. Even God Jehovah, God Yahweh, is not new. I mean, it's not new, like it's not the first. It did not start there. No, they copied from our ancestors. Our ancestors who switched to spirituality begin to see themselves as gods and goddesses, which we are not. We are above gods and goddesses. Gods and goddesses are fairies. They don't. It's something some people begin to imagine, and that's how they begin to create divine power, divine this. It's your imagination. It's man's imagination. The origin of every god, every goddess that is worshipped under the sun is man's head. Man is the origin of God. So when you hear God, God is fairy, and the word is tale. So therefore, word of God is fairy tales. Okay, so man made up fairy tale is was man made up, stories man made up, and begin to it started like to entertain themselves. To the extent they see that, oh, this thing is captivating, it's attracting people. People actually believing it as true. It's like when we go to wrestling match or to any sports, they are there to act, right? But people think it's real, like wrestling. Growing up, some of us think WWE, it was then WWF before they changed it to WWE because of what is going on. Now, some people think it's real. Yeah, you can be inspired. You can say you learn something from there, but they are acting. You can see giant, one small man just came, boom, 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 and win him. You say, yeah, I think that's how I can beat this problem. It's huge, but I can defeat it. Yeah. I remember one time I was watching it with Pastor T.Y. in Enugu then. So I was the way Shawn Michael used to, when you think they're going to win him, he charge up and boom boom and he won. So I say, man, this guy is my inspiration. Pastor C, I say no, inspiration is from God. And we were still ministers now. I was still minister that time. So I love it. When I say something, I always say it from the genuine point of view. I'm not saying it because I'm biased or maybe I just believe blindly. No. When I say it, I mean what I say. And if you go through it, and when I find out it's not true, I easily drop it. No truth is permanent unless it's based on fact. So you see, people start building their life on fairy tales like prophecy, dreams, revelation, visions, trance. Those things are things I want to explain to you how you have it. I'll be making posts about that, and I will continue doing this to open our eyes. God gives nothing. God does not give any prophecy. God does not give any knowledge. God does not give any vision. God does not give any life. God does not exist. My people, stop saying you are God. You are not. You can still see some of my posts where I was saying I am God. No, you are above God. I am above God. Including women, you women. Some women, I don't even see them saying I am goddess. They say they are God. And yet they're against gay. They're against gay homosexual. Yet these people, women say, I am God. God is strange to Africans. You cannot find that word God in African word. No, we don't. It's bullshit. It's when people, invaders came, they begin to bring all that nonsense. Then they begin to believe, yeah, we are gods and goddesses. We are kings. It's like kings and queens. When you're talking about kings and queens, you're supporting slavery. That's something we must destroy also in our land. So man made it up. And they say they have prophetic word. They give us. Remember the redemption song that Bob Marley sang, borrowing from the word of Marcus Garvey. One of the things he said there, and some said we must fulfill the book. That's what many black people are claiming, or some black people are claiming. They are reading themselves into the Bible. So they say that Bible is African culture. They say they are the Hebrew Israelites. They say they are this, is the book. They are the slaves written there was taken. So they are Israelites. Jehovah, Yahweh, Yehoshua. Bullshit. You see, they begin to read themselves into the no. Don't read yourselves into the Bible, but find out how they copy it from you and they put certain things there to cover up your truth, to hide your truth. They hide it in there. You have to find out how. Like Genesis chapter 11, 1 to 5 is talking about you. And they confirmed. When I say they, their God, and to talk about that. But that's what believers